so I was volunteered to look after the food for the company picnic. Jeff manages the budget, so I was going to touch base with him on the expectations before I make any decisions. Hey, Jeff.
Mark, come on in. So you're in charge of food for the picnic this year. What are your thoughts?
Well, there's the standard hot dogs and burgers, but I thought we could do something a little different this year. I was going to ask a few people and get some ideas. What about you? Any suggestions?
Me? Well, not really. It's your call. Just keep it under $20 a person and make sure there's a vegetarian option. Believe me, I completely forgot about it last year. I'm still hearing about it.
Okay, well, let me think about it. I'll email a few people and get back to you next week. Okay, thanks.
When you're filling out this expense form, you have to make sure you put down the reference number right here.
Yes, and this has to be filled out correctly also.
You have to make sure.
Oh, hey, Mark. I just sent you an email. I heard you made a decision on the food for the picnic. So, pig roast?
Yeah, so everybody I talked to said they're good with anything, so I decided on a pig roast. We can get enough pulled pork for the entire staff, plus sides for $15 a person, so that should keep us under budget.
Great. What about a vegetarian option?
Totally covered. My guy's gonna bring two sides, beans and coleslaw, both vegetarian, and I was gonna bring my grill and do veggie burgers as another option.
What about steak? Did you consider steaks?
I did, but I figured that steaks might be more trouble than they're worth. Everybody's kind of picky about the way that they like their steaks cooked, so with the pulled pork, everything is covered.
I don't know. What if the pork's undercooked? And does everyone like pulled pork? At least we know everyone likes a good steak.
Did you guys want me to leave?
No, this is only going to take a minute.
So you want to do steak? Tell me to do steak and we'll do steak.
We could hire a chef to cook the steaks. It wouldn't cost any more than hiring someone to do the pulled pork. I like the idea of steaks. It's a safer option. Let's do steaks. You like steaks?
Put down the reference number right here.
Yes, and this has to be filled out correctly also.
You have to make sure.
Oh, hey, Mark. I just sent you an email. I heard you made a decision on the food for the picnic. Kim, I'd like to talk to Mark about this quickly. Do you mind giving us 5 minutes?
Sure.
Thanks. So, pig roast?
Yeah, so everybody I talked to said they're good with anything, so I figured we could do a pig roast. We can get enough pulled pork for the entire staff, plus sides for $15 a person, so that should keep us under budget.
Great. What about a vegetarian option?
Totally covered. My guy's gonna bring two sides, beans and coleslaw, both vegetarian, and I was gonna bring my grill and do veggie burgers as another option.
What about steaks? Did you consider steaks?
I did, but I figured steaks might be a little bit more trouble than they're worth. I mean, everybody's kind of picky with the way that they get their steaks cooked, so with pulled pork, everything's covered.
Well, it's your decision, but did you think of the fact that eating undercooked pork is a health risk? Have you ever had food poisoning before? Not pretty.
I hadn't considered that. But, I mean, my guy does this for a living. Like, we don't have to worry about any trichinosis or mad cow or whatever you get from pork.
I get that. But what would happen if at a company event we served food that was off? What would the consequences be?
I guess at the very least, we might lose a few man hours to recovery, or at the very worst, someone could try to sue.
Yeah. As much as I love your idea, I'm afraid I can't support the pig. What are our other options?
Well, we could go back to hot dogs and hamburgers.